Hi guys, so here it is. I'm making the video for you. So this whole video is about the cupping and it's basically more targeted for the legs. So I made an IG post about how it helps so much with not only with my circulation but also with my cellulite. So I was going on vacation beginning of this year and I was not feeling as confident with my legs, so started looking into it. A friend also recommended this to me, so I started looking into it and heard great amazing thing, and it's also inexpensive. And yeah, I mean, that was like the number one thing that I wanted to do. So I was like, hey, doesn't hurt, let's try it out. So I'm just gonna make this quick and simple. I'm not gonna go into much depth of what cupping is all about. I'm gonna leave that up to you guys to make sure to do your own research. Just letting you know, a little disclaimer, I am not like a certified person to professionally does this. I did my own research and it worked really well, so I just want to share this beauty tip with you. So I'm just gonna go through with you what you will need for this cupping session, and it's basically 2 products. So you can get this one. This is the one I got from Amazon, and it's called a silicone cupping or silicone cup. They came in a kit, so they basically came in different variation of sizes. I got about 6 of these, so it's 2 sets each. And then I also got these ones that look like cones, which I use for my face. If you guys want me to talk about some cupping for the face, definitely send me a DM and I can do that as well. So what you will really need is this big guy here or maybe this guy here, depending on your leg circumference, like how big your legs are and the targeted area. I kind of switch between this guy and this guy, so the large and the medium. The next product you're gonna need is something that it has a really good slip to it, because if there is too much tension to the skin, you are actually pulling the skin and stretching it out, and that is something you don't want to do. So what I purchased was a grapeseed skincare oil, and I just got this at Whole Foods. So you can get it at any like Whole Foods. You can probably get it at Loblaws, like Shoppers. Something very simple, very inexpensive. I think this was like $9-10 if I can recall, but I've been using it since I've gone away for vacation and I'm still up here, so it lasts for quite a long time. So I definitely recommend using an oil versus lotion or anything like that, or if you have a lotion that has oil base, you could do that as well. But I have one like that and I find it dries up quickly, but that's because my skin is very, very dry as well. So before I show you how I do this, I'm gonna get changed and put some shorts on. I realize I'm wearing some pants. I like to do this at night, especially after a long day. So because I like to do this, I'm doing for video purposes during the day just for lighting. I like to do this at night because that's when you're standing up for a longer period of time, especially when I'm doing a 12-hour shift or I'm sitting for a longer period of time. So my circulation was a bit compromised if I'm lashing. So there's a bit of fluid buildup, toxin buildup. So I just like to promote it back. And at least when I'm lying down in bed, it kind of, any of that cupping that I did, not only is it fighting against gravity, I'm now lying in bed, so then it can reabsorb and recirculate, and then my body can do the detoxifying and kind of cleansing any of the toxins and fluid buildup that I had on my leg area. Okay, so now I'm all changed. I have my shorts. I'll angle the camera a little bit better in a second. So what you're gonna do is basically grab your oil and you're gonna get a couple amount, like a good amount of it. So as you can see, like that. And then you are gonna spread it on your leg area. So if you have really, really dry skin like I do, I tend to kind of really saturate it because I don't want it to be pulling onto my skin. I want to make sure I have a really good slip, and you want to apply it all over, inner, outer, and then all the way up to your bum. And then if you have really bad circulation here as well, it's really good to start from the bottom all the way to the top, because that's how it works. Your lymphatic is from the bottom all the way up to the heart. Same for your arms. You want to go from the end to all the way in, and also for the face. So I'm gonna put some oil for both legs, and then I'm gonna show you how I do it. Okay, so hopefully you can see this and I can record this properly. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna start from the bottom of my legs. Ooh, that was a good slap. And I'm gonna take the smaller one. I find that the big one, as you can see, it's a little too big for me. So you wanna take a little squeeze and hold it so you get a bit of a suction cup, so you can kind of see like my skin being pulled. But if you have enough slip, you should feel it going up. And if it's not enough slip and you feel like there's a lot of tension on it, then you want to make sure that you add more. So as you can see, I'm just going towards my heart. So that's the concept you want to have. You just want to go up towards your heart. And this is really helpful around the calf area, because I find that after a long day, so you can hear, I kind of just do a big tap while I'm squeezing and then pull. And you can even see some redness, which is normal. So if it's too painful for you, make sure, that means you're maybe squeezing too hard. So you might want to start a little bit softer and just get a small suction and then pull up. I'm quite used to it, so it doesn't hurt me as much. And this is what I do on a very long like shift day to kind of help, like if I notice some swelling and pooling, I kind of just want it to go back up, because that's what you do actually. So for medical profession, if we have any patients that have swelling, we tell them lift your feet up, elevate it. So this will also help bring it up as well. So next part is upper thighs. So I'm gonna get the big one, and then what you're gonna do, so see, I'm starting, this was actually gone, but then now that I'm gaining weight from the pregnancy, I'm hoping to kind of help get rid of it. And what it does, it like, you want to pull this all the way back up and then all the way to the back. And then at the same time, I feel like I don't have as much slip that I would want to, so I think I'm gonna add a little bit more. So I do this, and I do about 10 of these. And then one thing I also do is, let me just add a little bit more oil, because I feel like the slip is not there. And just remember to wear a towel if you're going to do this on your bed or on your couch, because it can spread everywhere. I'm guilty of it. My bed is like, looks like there's oil on it all the time. And then what I do is I kind of do this and swipe it back and forth, and then all the way up, to kind of, you never want to swipe down, because then you're pushing the fluid down. What you want to do is swipe it up, because then it's towards your heart and it helps with the circulation. See how when there's more slip, it's easier, it doesn't fall out as much. And then sometimes if I squeeze too hard, I know I'm going too hard, so then I slightly squeeze it a little bit softer. So if you do this, sorry, I cut myself off. So you do this on a daily basis at first, unless you're feeling like soreness and stuff, then maybe you want to do it every other day, or you're actually doing it too hard. So that's why I say, you know your body best. So you want to do it when you feel like there is some sort of suction, but it's not too painful, because it can be painful if you put a lot of suction on it as well. And then for the bum area, you just kind of, I don't want to show you guys how to do that, but for the bum area, you just kind of go up. The one that I got from Amazon, they basically give you like even instructions, history of cupping. So this is what it does. So here's a little, I'll take a photo of it and show it on the video, but here's a little bit instruction as well. So you could do that, follow these instructions. That's what I did, and also did some research. I'll take a photo of it to show you guys what it looks like, but that's what basically is. I do about 10 passes up this way, and 10 like 5 to 10 passes about this way, and then that's it. And then I noticed that my legs are not as swollen, and also the cellulite has significantly decreased. Okay, so that's it. That's my little beauty tip. I hope that kind of helps. I will definitely give you guys the name brand of the one I got, because I really love how they send you these information. It actually even tells you what cupping is all about. And just remember, if you feel like there's a lot of tension, so a lot of pull on the skin, make sure you apply more. More is better actually, because then if there's a good slip, then at least you're promoting the circulation, but at the same time you're not pulling onto your skin, because you don't want excess skin, obviously. Yeah, so if you guys have any questions, definitely send me a DM. I hope this helps. Please tell me what your results are in the next couple of weeks. just remember, this is not an instant fix. It does take a couple of weeks. And obviously diet, exercise, all that stuff helps as well. So this is not just your all solution. But if you do have, I find that even when I was like physically fit and all that stuff, there was just some parts of the area of my legs that I just couldn't get rid of. And it really helps. So it's really just toxin buildup, fluid buildup in that area that we just can't target. And unfortunately, even with exercise, sometimes it doesn't really go away. But this one, I've noticed such a huge difference. Even my husband had made like a comment about it when I started doing it. He was like, "What are you doing?" Obviously. And I said, "Oh, I heard it's great for cellulite." And then when we went for Jamaica, he even said, he's like, "Wow, there is a huge difference." So I hope this really works out for you as well. And I can't wait to hear your results. Bye.